Have you opened your car insurance renewal letter recently and felt your jaw drop? You're not alone. All across the UK, drivers are seeing their premiums climb, and it's easy to point the finger at your insurer. But the real story is a bit more complicated than that. A major shift in the insurance world is pushing prices up, and it affects everyone, no matter how carefully you drive. So, what's really going on? At the center of it all is something called the Ogden rate. It sounds super technical, I know, but stick with me because it directly impacts your wallet. The Ogden rate is a formula that insurers use to figure out how much compensation to pay someone who has suffered a serious, life-changing injury in an accident. It helps them calculate the large, lump sum payout that person will need to cover their future loss of earnings and care costs. Think of it this way. The rate is an assumption about how much that lump sum of money will grow when it's invested. For a long time, the rate was set with the idea that the money would grow safely. But a few years ago, the government dramatically lowered this rate. This was a huge deal. A lower rate means the lump sum is expected to grow less over time. So insurers have to pay out a much larger initial amount to ensure the injured person has enough money for the rest of their life. When this rate was slashed, insurers suddenly had to find billions of pounds to cover these now much larger potential claims. Where does that money come from? Well, it comes from the pot of money we all pay into our insurance premiums. So, even if you've never had an accident, part of your premium goes towards this massive reserve fund. When the required reserve fund skyrockets, everyone's premiums have to go up to fill the gap. It's a ripple effect that spreads across the entire market. But hold on, the Ogden rate isn't the only culprit. We're also seeing a perfect storm of other factors brewing. Let's talk about the cars we drive. Modern vehicles are incredible pieces of technology. They're packed with sensors, cameras, and advanced driver assistance systems that are designed to keep us safe. That's the good news. The bad news? When you have a minor bump, repairing these systems is incredibly expensive. A simple cracked bumper might now involve replacing multiple sensors and recalibrating complex software, turning a few £100 job into a multi-thousand-pound repair bill. Insurers see these rising repair costs and have to factor them into the prices they charge us all. On top of that, we have the persistent issue of personal injury claims, especially for things like whiplash. The UK has been called the whiplash capital of Europe in the past, and while there have been reforms to tackle fraudulent claims, the sheer volume of personal injury cases still puts immense pressure on insurers. Each of these claims, whether big or small, adds to the overall cost pool that our premiums have to cover. When you combine more frequent claims with the larger payouts dictated by the changed Ogden rate, you get a recipe for higher costs. And let's not forget the big one that's affecting every part of our lives: inflation. Just like the price of your weekly shop is going up, so is the cost of everything related to a car insurance claim. The price of spare parts, the hourly rate for mechanics, and the cost of providing a courtesy car have all been hit by inflation. This means that the exact same accident that happened 2 years ago costs significantly more for an insurer to resolve today. They have to adjust their pricing to keep up with these rising background costs, and that adjustment, unfortunately, shows up on your renewal notice. So, it's really a combination punch. You've got the huge legal change with the Ogden rate, forcing insurers to hold more cash. You've got cars that are more expensive than ever to fix. You've got ongoing pressure from personal injury claims, and you've got inflation pushing up the price of everything. It's easy to feel frustrated, especially when you're a good driver with a clean record. You might be thinking, why should I pay more when I've done nothing wrong? It's because your premium isn't just about you. It's about your share of the total risks spread across millions of drivers. Your policy is part of a giant collective safety net, and when the cost of maintaining that net goes up, everyone has to chip in a little more. Now, I know this all sounds a bit bleak, but you're not powerless. So, what can you actually do about it? The number one rule is to never, ever just auto-renew your policy without checking. Loyalty rarely pays in the insurance world. Use comparison websites to shop around at least a month before your renewal is due. You'll be amazed at the difference in quotes for the exact same level of cover. Next, play around with your policy details. Could you afford to pay a higher voluntary excess? That's the amount you agree to pay towards a claim. A higher excess usually means a lower premium, but make sure it's an amount you could comfortably find if you needed to. Also, be accurate with your mileage. If you're driving less because you're working from home more, tell your insurer. Lower mileage means lower risk, which can mean a lower price. Consider a telematics or black box policy, especially if you're a young driver or someone who can prove they drive safely. These policies track your driving habits, things like your speed, braking, and what time of day you drive. Good driving is rewarded with lower premiums, putting you more in control of your costs. It's a direct way to show an insurer that you, personally, are a low risk. Finally, think about how you pay. While it's tempting to spread the cost monthly, you almost always pay interest for it. If you can afford to pay for the entire year up front, you'll usually save a decent amount of money. Understanding why your premiums are rising doesn't make the bill any easier to pay, but it does help you see the bigger picture. It's not some arbitrary decision made in an office to make more profit. It's a reaction to a whole range of real-world legal, technological, and economic pressures. By being an informed and proactive customer, you can navigate this challenging market and find the best possible deal for you. Don't just accept that price hike, shop around, tweak your policy, and take back some control. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on how to manage your money. Let me know in the comments if you've seen a big jump in your car insurance and what you're doing about it. See you in the next one.